So in this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over this container size pitcher water filter from the company. I think it's just called Epic Water filters maybe. And each filter on this thing gets 1,000, eliminates 1,000 plastic water bottles. That's awesome. If you're like me and you see a lot of water bottles everywhere. And let's just go over some of the let's just go over the box here. Actually, I've not even taken this thing out. So it eliminates 99.9% contaminants. Well, I guess you got that little 1% that's hanging in there. And here's some of the chemicals that it'll get out of there. Is arsenic, chlorine, fluoride, lead, mercury, chromium-6, trihelamethane, well, that doesn't sound good, PFAOA, PF, you know what, and glyphosate, which is basically Roundup. We never want to have that. 150 gallons per each filter, which gives you around about 3 to 5 months of daily water. A little literature there. Wow, look at this little book. They actually have cardboard. They use sustainable filter. So it basically goes over how to run it. We'll go through these steps right here, how to get the filter and all that. And here's the unit itself. Whoa, this thing looks very premium. I didn't know it had this wooden handle on it. I really like the looks of that handle right there. Oh, it gives you a little thing right here to tell you when your filter's ready to be changed. It actually says it on there. So take that off. Everything is down inside of here. This is how the filter works right here. What this is, the water just runs down through here and comes out through that. That's very premium. They actually have their own type of casing right here, Epic Water. So that's just Epic Water kind of etched in right there. I could see the filter down in there. I can't get it open. It looks like it's a sealed unit right there. Screws on like that. I guess you could pop it open, but it looks like I need a screwdriver to get that open. I think you just replace this whole thing right here. So that's your whole filter, and what you're going to do, you're just going to replace the entire filter. So you run water through it, run it all through, let it set, and then you set your 90-day timer there, and it'll let you know on the lid that how you need to change it. And is there a battery in this? I don't know. Yeah, it's still got a battery in it. How about that? Let's peel that little junky thing off of there. So it just says 15 days, and I think it just goes throughout it. You see how you hold it down for a few seconds. Now it got 90 days, and you just let this run. And it starts at 90 days, which I guess is 3 months, and that'll let you know when your filter's ready, which is a really cool item right there. Let me go ahead, set this thing up, and let's filter some water. And then I'm just gonna pour the drinking water down in here like that. I don't really need this water. We're just gonna watch it go, and then I just put the water filter on there just like this. And then I'll show you guys how this thing works. Okay, so it's been around about a minute, and you can see it's already starting to let all of that come through. So this is 100% filtered water right here. And this is straight out of my tap. And I recommend I run all of my tap water through a water filter. Okay, there it was, everybody. It took around about 5 minutes to get all of that water filter, and there seems to be a little bit more coming out of there. Let's test it out. Well, that little flap works great. Look at, yeah, that worked great, the little flap. And you see I've got the 90-day thing on there. We just want to do a refill. We can refill it up. We are good to go. This is something I recommend for anyone that just needs to have water. This is obviously for refrigerators. This is something you'd keep at the house. This is not meant for like bacteria and all that. That's something that they have another filter that they use for this. This is mostly for taking out metals and chemicals and things like that. But Epic water filters, I think they're some of the best out there. And this looks like a very premium looking kind of water pitcher that you could just have, sitting at your house for, a bunch of random things. You know what? I'll drink it. So yeah, there it is, everybody. That's all I got today on the Epic water filters, water pitcher. See you all in the next video.